Hey, this is Iz or Neil, depending on how you know me. Tomorrow I'm on I'm 3 months on hormone replacement therapy, testosterone, or T, depending on however you want to say it, pretty much. So basically this is the video that I wanted to do, based on what's been going on in the past month, and then I'll do kind of an overall recap kind of thing, maybe towards the end, maybe not, I don't know. Just depends on how long this goes, I guess. So the name change thing kind of came about pretty quickly, actually, after I had it changed legally. So what had happened was my fiance and I kind of picked the name Izzy because we both liked it, but it was the only one that we both liked besides Aaron, and I used Aaron as my middle name. So and also when I first came out, I wanted a gender neutral name so that it wasn't weird that I had a guy's name and still looked like a girl, or whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? So I just really wanted to get away from my birth name, but I didn't actually get away from it, really, because Izzy is actually a nickname for my birth name, just one I had never used. And so when excuse me, when I had it legally changed, people started calling me Izzy, which, that happens. Prior to me getting it changed, no one actually called me that, except for my fiance and a couple friends. And so it wasn't weird until I actually got it changed and people started calling me that. And, I'd be at the doctor's office and they'd be like, "Come on back, Izzy." And it's like, it sounds really girly. And it makes me cringe a little bit inside, really. It's kind of a nickname sort of name. And when I couldn't find a longer name that would go down to Izzy as a guy name, I couldn't find anything I really liked. I thought about Isidore, and I thought about Israel, but those aren't for me. So I had really wanted to get away from my birth name, so I just kind of jumped the gun a little bit on actually having my name legally changed. So, I regret it a little bit, but I also don't regret it horribly much, because I still got away from my birth name. So I was looking around kind of covertly because my fiance didn't really want to call me anything else. But once I actually found the name that I liked, my fiance was like, "That actually does suit you." And so my fiance is kind of having issues with calling me Neil. So, that kind of sucks. But my fiance really likes Izzy, so I'm kind of being patient with that. And of course, other people are still calling me Izzy, and still other people are still calling me Liz. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about that, really, at this juncture anyway. So I was watching TV one day. I was binge watching Netflix, actually. And the name Neil popped up. Well, it's one of the main characters in the show, actually, that I was watching. And I just I kept thinking about it, and there were like 5 seasons of this show, and I just kept hearing it, and I liked it more and more, and so I just decided that I really liked that name, and it fits me, it feels good, and so there's that. That's pretty much what's going on name-wise. I made a new Facebook page for, like, using that name, so I could kind of use it, but also I don't know. I just wanted a new Facebook because I still have those look backs and stuff that they kind of bother me. So yeah. So that's pretty much what's going on with name wise. It does feel really nice when someone does call me Neil. So I'm gonna wait at least until, I don't know, October, November, somewhere in there. Oh man. Sorry about that. So sorry about that. I've kind of lost my train of thought. Anyway, so basically I'm going to wait. I want to wait 6 months to a year or so of being called Neil before I actually get it changed legally this time. And I think that's the last name change that I'm going to have, unless we do a different name when we get married. But that's a last name thing, so it's different. Anyway, name changes are a complete hassle. It kind of sucks that I'm going through it twice. I've actually been through a last name change a couple of times already. So I knew kind of what the process was, but it's also a little bit sucky when things come in at different times. Like, I got my driver's license right away, but then I had to change my insurance name, like everything, right away because just everything requires your name. And so, I mean, it's just that whole thing just kind of, I'm done with that. 7 minutes, I'm done. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, 3 months on T. You can probably hear that my voice is lower. That just happened basically a couple of days ago, to where it got to this level. It kind of starts out higher, and then as I talk, it gets lower. And so I don't know where it'll eventually end up. I got some labs done yesterday, and I got them back yesterday. My A1C was down to a high normal instead of the diabetic range. So that was really nice to hear. Testosterone is helping with my blood sugar control. I could probably do better on eating. But I guess you can always do better. But at any rate, my testosterone level was, I think, 237, and pre-T it was, I think, 56. So, I mean, it is up, but it's nowhere where, it should be. So I'm looking forward to that. This month, changes seem to decrease or at least slow down massively. Besides the voice thing, bottom growth stayed the same. Hair growth is actually slower, it seems like. It seems like some of my hair has fallen out for the summertime, if that makes sense, like body hair wise. I've been hot every day. If it's 50 degrees or above, I'm hot. Like right now, it's 54 degrees and I am boiling right now. And so, my fiance actually made me wear pants today. I was going to wear shorts and they were like, no. Anyway, so I'm going to quit rambling, hopefully. Basically, I mean, yeah, that's basically it. I talked to Dr. Robinson, who is a plastic surgeon here in Cincinnati, who does top surgery for FTM and MTF, I'm assuming. Transgender people who, want to get top surgery. So, I talked to him, and this was last month, or I guess like 3 weeks ago, basically. Tomorrow it'll be the last month. Anyway, basically, he wants to wait another 3 months, see if I flatten out some more, which I have flattened out. I mean, they're not smaller, but flattened a little bit. They are a little bit tender when I'm like putting on my binder and stuff. So, I mean, that's a thing. So he wants to wait 3 months. Do another consult after he sees. I don't know what that noise was. After he sees like what happens with the testosterone and how it affects my body as is, and go from there. He also wants a letter from my therapist stating that I'm ready for top surgery. The day I went, actually, it was kind of a bad day to go and talk to a doctor because I had just started Zoloft 2 days before, and I misread the bottle, and so I had taken a double dose of what I was supposed to. Like, I was taking a full pill, and I was supposed to take a half a pill at first. Anyway, so I was kind of zombied out. So I didn't really ask any questions. I didn't really... and so I think he felt like I wasn't ready. I mean, I'm definitely ready. But I can see where he would think that, based on, how I was acting that day. Honestly, I'd rather not wear a binder, and I'd rather feel good about my body and how, and be able to go to the beach and be confident about how I look and whatnot. So, I'm passing a lot more, probably because my voice is down. My face is a little bit thinner on the sides, but you can tell it's kind of traveling down there. And so my face is kind of changing shape a little bit. Instead of being super round, now it's kind of ovally. And my sides and my hips have kind of thinned out and moved towards my belly, which is huge now. So, I mean, yeah, that's what's going on physically. I don't know, this 3 months has kind of gone by so fast. And part of that is because of what they term depression, which for me is I wasn't getting out of bed. I was watching TV all day instead of, going to class and doing the classwork. And I was actually really lucky to have professors that were willing to work with me, even though I was basically sucking at life. And so, I did pass all of my classes except for the one that I dropped, of course. So, I mean, that's an accomplishment. And so I really enjoyed class a lot better than this semester than last semester, because I started an antidepressant in January, Wellbutrin, and then she upped it in February. So that makes me really shaky. Like, I don't know if you can tell, just yeah, I shake all the time, like when I'm driving, like my foot twitches. It's really annoying. So when I go back there, I'm going to ask her to take me down on the Wellbutrin back to the 150, which didn't make me twitch. So that was better. And the Zoloft is helping with nerve pain in my hips and my back, which is nice. And that was kind of an unintended side effect that helps a lot. I still don't have any energy, but I'm suffering from a sinus ear infection combination right now, which I can't wait until that's done. I don't really have much else to say, I guess. I'm just glad the semester is over. I'm taking a criminal justice course over the internet this summer, and a math class. Help. I'm kidding, but oh my gosh, that's gonna be awful. Anyway, yeah, I mean, just living life. I mean, this 3 months has gone by in a flash, and I'm assuming time will speed up as it goes on, because that's what I'm told. But anyway, I'm really enjoying progressing towards my goal, which is kind of to fit my body to me. When I tried to, as a teen and a young adult, I tried to do all of the girly things and, get your nails done and get your hair. I mean, your hair, I like getting my hair cut. I won't lie about that. But, I never liked having long hair. I never liked wearing dresses, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, quick recap. Came out in November. Started therapy in December. And then in January, started an antidepressant. February, started tea, got my name changed. March, I wanted to change it again. April, it's just, it was a bad, kind of boring, painful month, but I won't bore you with any more details. It's coming up on 18 minutes long here, and I'm sure you have better things to do than watch me talk about everything that's going on. So I guess if you have questions, you can put them in the comments, or you can send me a message, whatever. I mean, if there's something you want me to address. One more quick thing. I had a lot of issues with the pharmacy. Through my insurance, I use Kroger, because that's the only one close to us that they use. And so I was having trouble getting testosterone. They kept shorting the bottle. They kept not having it in, or saying that I needed a new prescription, which I didn't. I looked online and everything looked fine. So it just felt like that things were getting backed up. I mean, so I had my doctor, who is Dr. Sarah Pickle, and she's amazing. She sees me, she sees my fiance, she sees a bunch of people here in town. Anyway, so basically I had her send another prescription to the Walgreens that's right down the road from me. And I paid cash price, which was $43 for a 10 milliliter bottle. So that'll last me quite a while, especially at my really low dose that I've got right now. And I just, yeah, that's really all that I have to say, honestly. Yeah. So, anyway, I guess see you next month.